Hey guys, Natalie here with Canine Performance, and in this video, I'm going to be going over food luring and all of its benefits. But before I begin, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hi, Brownie. Hello. Are you ready to learn? Say yes, I'm ready to learn all the things. What are you going to learn today? Say, I'm going to learn food luring. So one of the benefits of using food luring in your training is that it's really fun for the dog to learn. It's a very low conflict way of teaching the dog new behaviors, and it's also a very fantastic way to build a relationship with your dog. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to start incorporating food luring to teach the climb command and also to start shaping the down command as well. So before we begin, you're going to need a couple of pieces of equipment. In this video, I am going to be using a treat to teach Brownie. I also like to start to teach the down command on a raised surface, like this elevated dog bed. I also teach the climb command on an elevated surface as well. So I'll go ahead and show you how it's done. So when it comes to food luring, how you handle your food is going to play a really big part in the success of your food luring for these different behaviors. A lot of the times your dog is going to get overexcited if there is a food reward available, and sometimes that can lead to your fingers getting bitten or maybe the reward given to the dog at the incorrect time. So one of the things that I'm going to teach Brownie how to do is to simply follow a food lure. The way that I'm going to hold my food lure is going to be in between my index finger and my middle finger, and I'm going to have the food reward right in between those two, and I'm simply going to cover it with my thumb. I'm going to cup my hand just a little bit, so that way if she tries to get the food reward, she cannot get it until I release my thumb, and then she's able to get the food reward. This is going to be really beneficial, so that way I'm giving her the reward at the precise time that she completes the behavior I'm trying to teach her. So besides this elevated dog bed and your treat, I also have a leash on Brownie, and I am using a 2.25 prong collar as well. So let's go ahead and I'll kind of show you some of the beginning steps of how I start to teach the dog how to follow a food lure. So to begin with, I'm going to start to teach Brownie how to follow the lure. I'm going to show her that it is worthwhile to continue to persist to try and get that food reward. And I'm going to release that reward every once in a while. So now, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say the name of the command, even though she doesn't know it yet, just so I can start to build that association. So I'm going to say climb, and then I'm going to start to move, lure her on top. Good girl. As soon as she gets all four paws on top of this raised surface of this elevated dog bed, I'm going to say, good girl. And then I'm going to release that food reward from underneath my thumb. After she gets on top of here, I'm going to give my release cue, which is the word break. Break. And I'm going to move backwards, and we're going to have a fun party. So that way she gets really excited to continue training. And then we're just going to go ahead and continue to go through this process. So I have my food reward, climb. Good girl, good job. Break. Yay, yeah, good girl, good job. Okay, you ready? Climb. Good girl, very good. Break. Yay, good job. Good girl, very good. You ready? Okay. Climb. Good girl. Yay! Break. Good job. Very good girl. Hi. Good girl. Alrighty, so I'm gonna continue to go through that process of starting to use that word and build that association. When I'm gonna start teaching her how to do the down command, this can be a little tricky for small dogs. I haven't tried this with Brownie yet, so let's see how she's going to respond to a food lure and trying to teach her the down command. You ready, Brownie? Ready, come on. Climb. Good girl. So one of the things that I'm trying to do is to show her to continue to follow that, but I'm actually good girl. What I actually did was that I turned my hand over So it was just like that on the ground, and I kind of moved it forward to try and draw those front paws forward as well. As soon as she did it, I said, good, and then I released that food reward. So let's go ahead and see if we can do that again. So I have my food reward, gonna lower that down. I'm gonna flip my hand over, kind of move, good girl. And as soon as she goes into that down position, that's when I'm gonna give her her reward. Good job. Break, yay, yay. There's a good girl, yay. Good job. Okay, let's do it again. Okay, come on. Oh, good girl. Ready? Down. Good girl. Break. Yay! Good job. Okay, are you ready? Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Oh, break. Good girl. And she offered the behavior, so I gave her that release cue so that way she knew that what she did and offered that behavior was the right thing that I wanted. So I'm just gonna continue to do rep after rep, and that's how we start with our food luring.